It was getting electrical interference and it was constantly beeping. I was not able to figure out what was going on.
So I'm going to install parking sensors on my Camry 2011 on the front bumper. So for that I need to remove the bolts, which are here. 1, 2, 3. One bolt is in here and a couple of bolts under the bumper. I'll show you where. So the two bolts that I was referring to, one is here, one on the other side. You can gain access here. This is where that bolt comes. And also these are the fog lamps connectors, which go like this on these both fog lamps. This is how the connector looks like. So you press it from here like this and you pull it down. That is a fog light. So I have done the measurements. The first sensor will be here. The second will be here in reference to the number plate. The third will be here. And the fourth will be here. Let's start drilling. This is the tool which comes with these sensors for drilling the holes. So I'll use this. First is done. Similarly, I'll do all others. And for removing this piece of the bumper after drilling, which gets stuck in here, you can use a screwdriver to take it out. So all 4 holes have been done. You can see, so just install the sensors now. Small notches here so that it can go in easily and sit flush. And now it will fit flush. Here it is, completely flush. So the sensors have been installed. The wires have been secured with tie clamps, and these wires will be brought into the engine bay from the driver's side, as it will finally be terminated inside the passenger compartment through the driver's side. That's why every wire has been collected here. So right behind these sensors there is that foam which is not letting the bumper sit flush, so I have to gouge some of that out so that the sensors can go in, and that should be it. And I have run the wire all the way from there. There you can see this wire, this one. From that wire harness, I made some room by moving the rubber boot a little bit and then brought the wire in through there. So I'm going to just use a tie clamp here to make it a little bit snug, and that's it. So the parking sensor for the front bumper installation has been completed. This is where the control module is. I have secured it with one of the headlight cables, and the power has been given through this connector. It gets power when the ignition switch is turned on, not the ACC, not the accessory, but the ignition switch for turning on the engine. This is where it has been connected through the fuse box, and it is working fine.
One problem which I constantly was facing and I couldn't understand what was going on, that earlier on I had put this control unit right next to the battery and it was getting electrical interference and it was constantly beeping. I was not able to figure out what was going on. But once I removed it from this location to this one, that is away from the electrical interference, everything is working fine now. So let's test the sensors. I am pulling into my garage and it is showing the distance from the front wall. Let's see if the distance is 0.3 meters. Yes, as you can see, so it's less than 0.3 meters now. So the sensors are working fine. And this is where I have installed the readout. Thanks for watching.